Most seniors think that eating more vegetables guarantees better health. But after age 60, your body doesn't process food the same way anymore. Some vegetables that were once helpful can now secretly cause bloating, fatigue, joint pain, or even trigger chronic inflammation. You don't hear this in most diet books or from conventional doctors, but the truth is clear and needs to be addressed. What if those healthy vegetables on your plate are actually the hidden source of your unexplained symptoms? What the tomatoes in your salad are causing your fingers to swell, or that raw kale smoothie is slowly suppressing your thyroid? After decades of eating certain foods without issue, your body has changed and now sends different signals that most people misinterpret as just getting older. In this video, I'll reveal 3 powerful vegetables you should eat weekly to feel younger, stronger, and more mentally clear. These forgotten foods can lower blood pressure, sharpen your thinking, and give you energy that medication simply can't provide. I'll also show you 3 vegetables you should stop eating immediately if you're dealing with joint pain, digestive issues, or unexplained fatigue. The final vegetable we'll discuss is one most doctors completely ignore, but it could save your brain and heart. Living longer isn't about eating more. It's about eating with wisdom. The difference between merely surviving and truly thriving after 60 often begins on your plate. Let's discover how to make your food work for your aging body, not against it. Beets, your brain and heart's best friend. You won't see beets splashed across fitness magazines or marketed as miracle foods. They're humble, earthy, and often overlooked. But if you're over 60 and serious about protecting your heart, sharpening your mind, and maintaining energy without relying on medications, beets might be the most powerful food you've been ignoring. Inside every beet is a natural compound called nitrate, not the harmful kind found in processed meats, but plant-based nitrates that transform into nitric oxide in your body. This molecule acts like a gentle whisper to your blood vessels. Relax. Open up. Let the flow improve. When this happens, your circulation improves immediately. Your heart doesn't have to work as hard to push blood through stiff arteries. Your brain receives more oxygen and nutrients, and everything runs more efficiently. Clinical studies show that regular consumption of beets can reduce blood pressure in as little as 4 weeks. Other research demonstrates improved blood flow to the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for memory, decision-making, and focus. Many seniors who incorporate beets into their weekly meals report not just lower blood pressure, but better endurance during walks, improved digestion, and even more restful sleep. Beyond nitrates, beets contain betalains, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation and support liver function. They're rich in folate for heart health, fiber for digestion, and minerals that become increasingly important as we age. But choose wisely. Skip the canned version soaked in sugar or vinegar. Instead, roast whole beets to bring out their natural sweetness. Slice them into salads or blend them into smoothies with berries and lemon. Cook carrots, vision, skin, and detox. Carrots don't demand attention like exotic superfoods, yet something extraordinary sits quietly in your kitchen drawer. A humble root vegetable with remarkable power to preserve your vision, renew your skin, and cleanse your internal systems. But here's what most people don't realize. Cooking your carrots doesn't destroy their nutrients. It unlocks them. When you gently steam, roast, or saute carrots, you activate beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant your body converts into vitamin A. This nutrient is crucial for protecting your eyes, especially against age-related macular degeneration, that silent condition that robs millions of seniors of their independence. Your body can't efficiently absorb beta-carotene from raw carrots because it's trapped in tough plant fibers. Apply a little heat, and suddenly those nutrients become bioavailable. Beyond vision, vitamin A and beta-carotene are foundational for skin health. They help regenerate new skin cells, support collagen production, and protect against oxidative damage. Over time, cooked carrots help make your skin smoother, less prone to dryness, and more resilient. If you've been spending money on expensive skin creams hoping to reverse aging, remember this. Your skin is built from what you feed it. Cooked carrots also support your liver's natural detoxification processes in 2 powerful ways. Their soluble fiber binds to waste in your digestive tract, helping move it out of your body instead of recirculating. Meanwhile, Their antioxidants reduce oxidative stress that burdens your liver, allowing it to function more efficiently. For even greater benefits, try cooking your carrots with turmeric and a pinch of black pepper. This transforms a simple side dish into a medicinal powerhouse that supports joint health, calms inflammation, and balances blood sugar. Sauerkraut, the forgotten gut healer. We've forgotten something critical about how humans are meant to eat, and we're paying the price in bloating, fatigue, constipation, and chronic inflammation. It's not just what we eat that matters. It's what we digest. More than ever, seniors find themselves dealing with slow digestion, unpredictable bowels, weak immunity, and foggy thinking. The solution isn't always more fiber or another bottle of probiotics. Sometimes it's something ancient, simple, and alive: fermentation. Before refrigeration, every culture in the world relied on fermented foods to preserve nutrients and enhance digestion. These weren't food trends. They were essentials that provided daily insurance for a strong gut and resilient immune system. Today, they vanish from most plates, replaced by processed substitutes offering none of the benefits. For seniors over 60, this matters more than ever because our microbiome, that vast community of beneficial bacteria in the gut, naturally weakens with age. The diversity shrinks, and as that microbial strength fades, everything else follows. Digestion slows, inflammation rises, immunity falters, and even cognitive function declines. The connection between gut health and brain health is no longer debatable. Enter real sauerkraut. Not the kind sitting in middle aisles of your grocery store soaked in vinegar and pasteurized, but raw fermented cabbage with live cultures. You'll find it in the refrigerated section, labeled with words like raw, unpasteurized, or contains live probiotics. Inside every forkful are billions of beneficial bacteria that immediately begin working, breaking down fibers, reinforcing your gut lining, crowding out harmful bacteria, and even producing neurotransmitters that calm your nervous system. 1 or 2 forkfuls with lunch or dinner is all it takes to shift your digestive ecosystem. Many seniors report remarkable changes within weeks: reduced bloating, easier bowel movements, more stable moods, and clearer thinking. This isn't coincidence. It's your gut-brain connection responding to what it's been missing all along. Stop eating nightshades if you have stiff joints. Tomatoes, eggplants, bell peppers, white potatoes. These colorful, vitamin-rich foods appear in everything from salads to soups. But for millions dealing with chronic joint pain, especially seniors with arthritis or autoimmune issues, these seemingly healthy foods might be silently fueling their suffering. These plants all belong to a family called nightshades, and they contain a naturally occurring compound called solanine, a defense chemical that acts like a low-dose toxin in sensitive individuals. Solanine protects a plant from insects, but in your body, it can trigger inflammation, especially if your immune system is already compromised. If your joints ache for no clear reason, if you wake up stiff every morning, if your hands swell unpredictably, you might not be experiencing normal aging. You might be having a food-based inflammatory reaction. Not everyone reacts to nightshades, but for those with underlying inflammation, whether arthritis, fibromyalgia, or old injuries, these foods can quietly pour gasoline on the fire. You won't feel it immediately after a meal. It's subtler than that, building over time: a little more stiffness in the morning, a little less mobility, a little more brain fog, a creeping sense of heaviness that feels like just getting older. But it's not. It's your body signaling that something's wrong. Thousands of seniors have tested this by removing nightshades for just 2 to 3 weeks. The results speak for themselves. Fingers stop swelling, knees stop aching, mornings become easier. Some even report better digestion and clearer thinking. Why? Because the body finally gets a break from a constant trigger. It can allocate resources toward repair instead of defense. This isn't an internet fad. Clinical case studies and rheumatologists have begun recognizing the impact of nightshades on susceptible individuals. Solanine can interfere with nerve muscle signaling, cause intestinal irritation, and provoke immune responses, especially in those with compromised gut health. After age 60, this matters even more because our bodies become less efficient at clearing inflammatory compounds. Stop eating overcooked or canned spinach. Spinach is the poster child of health foods. Every doctor, magazine, and nutritionist praises its benefits, and for good reason. It's rich in iron, magnesium, potassium, folate, and fiber. But there's a side of spinach rarely discussed, and if you're over 60, you need to hear it. While spinach can be a superfood, it can also silently sabotage your energy, digestion, and kidney health when consumed incorrectly. The problem isn't spinach itself, it's how you eat it. For most seniors, the go-to form is either overcooked or canned. Maybe it's boiled into mush at dinner, from a tin with added salt, or blended raw into massive smoothies. Thinking more is better. This approach ignores a critical truth. Spinach is loaded with oxalates, compounds that bind to key minerals like calcium and iron in your digestive tract. This means two things. You're not absorbing the very nutrients you think you're getting, and you're creating conditions that promote kidney stones. For older adults, especially those with compromised kidney function, this matters tremendously. Once oxalates bind to calcium in your gut, they form sharp crystals that can accumulate in the kidneys and urinary tracts. You don't need to be eating junk food to develop these painful stones. You could be eating clean every day while quietly feeding the root cause of your discomfort. Beyond kidneys, oxalates are linked to gut irritation, fatigue, and brain fog in sensitive individuals. If you ever felt bloated, sluggish, or foggy after a spinach-heavy meal, your body might be responding to oxalate overload. Your gut becomes irritated, nutrient absorption plummets, and your nervous system suffers. You don't need to eliminate spinach forever. Instead, eat raw baby spinach in small amounts occasionally, or better yet, lightly steam it to significantly reduce oxalate content. Pair it with healthy fats like olive oil or avocado to help absorb fat-soluble vitamins and protect your gut lining. Most importantly, rotate your greens. Use arugula, romaine, lightly cooked kale, collards, and herbs like parsley or cilantro. Give your body variety instead of the same potentially irritating food daily. Stop eating raw cruciferous vegetables with thyroid issues. They look like the perfect health plate: broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, kale, crisp, vibrant, and crunchy. These vegetables top every superfood list, rich in fiber, antioxidants, and phytonutrients that fight inflammation. But here's what most doctors won't tell you. If you're dealing with thyroid issues, especially as a woman over 60, eating these cruciferous vegetables raw might be doing more harm than good. The reason lies in naturally occurring plant compounds called goitrogens. These substances, found in raw cruciferous vegetables, can interfere with thyroid function in people who are already vulnerable by reducing your body's ability to absorb iodine, a mineral essential for thyroid hormone production. When your thyroid isn't producing enough hormones, the effects ripple through everything. Your metabolism slows, energy crashes, mood flattens, body retains weight, and daily tasks feel exhausting. This doesn't mean broccoli or kale are bad foods. But for someone with hypothyroidism, Hashimoto's, or a family history of thyroid issues, raw cruciferous vegetables consumed regularly can begin to suppress the very gland you're trying to protect. The effects start subtly: a little more fatigue, brain fog, cold hands, slower digestion. You blame age or stress, never suspecting your healthy green smoothie. Women over 60 face a natural decline in thyroid function, even without a formal diagnosis. The metabolism slows, muscle mass decreases, and hormonal shifts impact everything from mood to memory. That's why personalization matters. Not just what you eat, but how you prepare it. The good news is that goitrogens are heat sensitive. Cooking, even light steaming, neutralizes their thyroid suppressing effects. Roasting, sautéing, or lightly steaming for just a few minutes dramatically reduces goitrogen content while preserving nutritional benefits. This transforms these vegetables from potential threats into powerful allies. The same cruciferous vegetable that was quietly draining you when raw can energize you when cooked. If you've been feeling more tired, cold, bloated, or mentally foggy than usual, your symptoms aren't random. Your body is giving you feedback. Steam your vegetables. Swap raw kale for cooked spinach or chard. Make your meals work for you, not against you. Living longer isn't about eating more vegetables. It's about eating with wisdom. The truth is, some vegetables age you faster by inflaming your joints, disrupting your hormones, or blocking nutrient absorption, while others quietly keep you sharp, calm, and strong even after 70. Your body is trying to tell you what it needs through symptoms you might have dismissed as just getting older. You don't need more supplements or medications. You need better choices, cleaner food, and a clearer understanding of how your aging body processes nutrients differently now. That unexplained fatigue, those aching joints, that persistent brain fog, these aren't inevitable parts of aging. They're often messages from a body struggling with inflammation triggered by foods that once served you well. Today, make one simple change. Add beets to your shopping list for better circulation. Replace raw broccoli with gently steamed broccoli for thyroid health. Try real sauerkraut for gut healing. Remove nightshades for 2 weeks if your joints are speaking to you. Start small, but start now. The difference between merely surviving your senior years and truly thriving with energy and clarity often begins on your plate. Choose vegetables that heal, prepare them in ways that nourish, and listen when your body responds. Share this message with someone you care about who's struggling with unexplained symptoms. Sometimes the most powerful medicine isn't found in a pill bottle, but in the humble vegetables we've either forgotten or misunderstood.